Well, that is one vampire lair completely cleansed, except that their leader, Bodhi, got away. That means she could make more and return there in the future, if she wanted. I hope not, and I hope that the Shadow Thieves keep a close watch on the place. As for Bodhi and Arenicus, yes, they could be working together. Nothing is confirmed yet, but even Aran Linvail seems to think they might be, so it's quite possible. It also would explain who it was that originally kidnapped us when we left Baldur's Gate, though I don't see why we were taken. I still don't understand what it was that Arenicus wanted from me. But we are just about ready to go to the Spellhold, where Imoen has been taken to. Aran has been kind enough to let me know the name of the place now, after months of us asking around for it. If Arenicus is there, I assume we will have to deal with him as well, but he'd have to be there. He wasn't finished with me, so either he's a prisoner there, or he's taken over the place. I'd bet on the latter, and I'll bet he knows I'm coming. Now, as for the things Bodhi was saying about the Shadow Thieves, well, there's nothing I can do about that. It's not like I could trust joining with Bodhi's vampires to help me get Imoen back. I cannot believe anything she had to say, but the fact that she does know of Arenicus tells me that they are connected together in some way. Possibly he was trying to take over Athkatla with a group of vampires? Maybe he wanted to set himself up as king of Am? It doesn't matter. The Shadow Thieves and I wouldn't allow it. She was trying to drive a wedge between the Shadow Thieves and myself. Well, never trust the undead, especially a vampire. She was trying to make me second-guess myself, or at best, have me break off my dealings with the Shadow Thieves. I hope she isn't right. We must get to Imoen soon, and I need the Shadow Thieves to take us there. Without them, I wouldn't even know who to go to see to get to the Spellhold. I'm sure we could find some captain, but could we trust them? My trust level is really starting to shrink since being exiled from Baldur's Gate.
Once on the island, you will be on your own to contend with the asylum defenses and with the pirates that run the place. Return with Imoen as you wish. Kill Arenicus if you can.
I have to ask, because I don't think this is the case, because I believe Arenicus would have taken the place over. I know how powerful he is. If Arenicus is in the asylum, isn't he no longer a danger? We are not sure. Spies within the Cow Wizards tells us that they have not had direct contact with the Isle for some time, as I thought. It is truly a place where the troublesome are forgotten. The incident with Arenicus was to be ignored, lest people demand more sanctions against mages. We do need to rest, actually. I'll go very soon then. Just wait a moment for me to restock my supplies. Return to me as soon as possible. The captain of the ship may take a different job if left to wait. He is not exactly thrilled to be going to the Isle. Alright, so we'll see if we can't... I'm getting hungry. What were you planning on making for dinner, Ajantis? Is it my turn again already? Yes, I believe it is. I'm not making any accusations, Jaheira, but I do not remember what you cooked last time it was your turn. Do not blame me if your memory is failing, Ajantis. You know, I do not mind cooking, Jaheira, but I am quite certain that my memory is fine. But now that I think about it, I do not recall any time you have cooked lately. I am sure it is your imagination. Besides, you are perfectly capable of making stew or something. He says quietly. You can't cook, can you? She whispers, no. Despite all your knowledge about kitchen herbs and... I am a druid. My knowledge about herbs for cooking doesn't imply anything, else. Indeed, Jaheira, you are right. It must be my turn. Come then, and help me with the cabbage. Okay, while I ate, they were hungry. It is dinner time, after all. Okay, let's see about getting rested, and then we'll come back. It just so happened that we noticed that there is a secret door here. Anything could be back there.
Speak your mind.
Let's put up some defenses. It could just be a storage room. Could be anything. But in this city, I have learned to be very cautious. Vampires and shadow thieves. Okay, let's open up this door.
Direct me as you will.
It's even locked. Yoshimo. This is
I
why it
can
hasn't
dance
been
on the
opened.
head of a pin as well.
He's able to pull aside the
It will
painting
be
and
done.
we go.
Hey,
What? Some lout has discovered our hideout here, has she? Blast! I paid that bloody thumb good money for secrecy. Kill the bloody spy, mates. I'll have no word of this leaking out. Okay. Well, I'm going to save my medium enchanted arrows. I'll use regular arrows on these pirates. The thumb, he's the one that owns this bar, this tavern. There's a mage back there. I didn't expect that. This will get rid of his... So I'm gonna have to hit him. Oh! You have to take that mage out. Great. Jahira. There. Now he's down just to the one.
where
Need your
shall I
help here,
display my skill and
Yoshimo.
expertise?
Let's get rid of his defenses, shall we?
Yes!
Oh, he put up another one. This is actually a tough mage. There we go.
Speak.
But he still has his magical
Help
defenses
however I
up.
can. You will fall by my
That
hand!
hit him. Disrupted his spell, too. There we go. Now he's dead.
Yes! Yes!
Well, that worked out. I can't believe that they were actually so tough.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yes?
They're no longer held.
Certainly.
Okay, so they have magical enchanted sword. Light enchantment on it. You want to go and inspect this for
Fleet
traps,
of foot
please,
and all
Yoshimo?
that.
Oh, 1100 gold, 2 pearls, and pearl necklace.
What is it?
I don't think that there's anything else here.
Without doubt.
I don't know how they were getting in and out.
Please, come on.
Maybe they
Pretty
just
please.
came out. Maybe he would... Well, no, he had a tavern here. Huh,
Quickly and precisely.
interesting. There's an officer over there. The watch. Athkatla
No
watch.
trouble out of you.
Move along now. I'm waiting for someone, and I don't need them scared off. Sorry to have bothered you. No trouble. Good day to you. But I'm sure they all work for the Shadow Thieves in some form or another.
Without
Okay,
hesitation.
so... Let's go back to see Aran Linvail. Okay, we've returned. It's the next day. Still in the morning.
Ah, we are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Okay, Minsk. Have you properly supplied yourself for the trip, Warren? We must get you on your way as soon as possible. I'm ready to go now. I think we have everything that we need.
Excellent. The ship awaits. Good luck to you. I hope we all find what we are looking for.
Yes, I hope I can trust these Shadow Thieves.
Awaken, child. It is time for another test.
Oh, please. I can't take this.
Patience, Imoen. Soon it will all end.
No! Don't do this! I don't want to die!
Silence, dog. You have no purpose but to die by my hand.
Incatus pulca imperium.
You are nearly ready for her, Imoen. She will be pleased.
This shall be your ship to the island. The bulk of your gold purchased your passage, as well as the silence of the crew.
Yes, you have to be careful with such things around cutthroats and backstabbing thieves. That's why I don't like the idea of associating myself with them any further beyond going to get Imoen. I don't think I'm going to, when we come back, I may speak with them, but I'm not going to join them with anything.
Though a silence more symbolic than anything, as you may well find my men a boisterous lot at all hours. I encourage general weaponry.
You're the captain? By the gods.
The personal habits of your crew are your business, Captain. Just as long as they perform as they should and deliver my people in good time.
Never a fear nor worry should cross your thoughts this eve, my lord. I've travelled the sea a good many times, and I foresee no troubles.
Then let us proceed to introductions. Aran, this is Captain Saemon Havarian. He and his ship will... Mr. Havarian, what is your ship called? Ah, the name changes as do the winds, mainly as I never seem to affix the plate with the proper resin. She is the Galate for now, until whim takes me elsewhere. As for the voyage, heed my words, Aran, as there are dangers to the sea you may not be aware of. I'm all yours, Captain. Yours is the voice of experience, and I will listen. A sudden squall or hidden reef could prove deadly to the unwary, though we are more likely to encounter pirates of ill repute. That's why I have included some protection for this voyage. Protection? I was not aware of any such plans. The captain should be consulted on all such matters. Certainly. I'm providing an extra crew member, one that'll attempt to improve the overall safety of the voyage. This is Sime, and she will be staying very close to you, Saemon Havarian, for your safety, of course. Of course. I shall make certain that, should we be surprised at sea, death will not come from a surprise source. Do I make myself clear? As clear can be, milady, though I am not sure I approve of your tone. I assure you, nothing untoward will happen during our crossing. Sime shall also advise you, Aran. She is acquainted with a few of the inhabitants of the island. Then we are fully staffed and ready to sail. Best that we get underway as soon as possible. Disembark, my lord, and we shall away. Hold fast, the journey begins.
Aran Linvail has proven trustworthy. You are soon under sail with the flamboyant Saemon Havarian at the helm. The journey is uneventful, and if there were other ships on the same course, they must have kept a discreet distance. You make good time, and soon there is a sizable island on the horizon. It might have been considered a pleasant place, but a grim shadow extends the length of it. The asylum, Spellhold, looms from a cliffside.
We have arrived, and in good time, I might add. Congratulatory remarks for all the crew, and to our visitors for their delightful company.
I don't think you had a choice, Saemon. We had to make the best of it. I myself managed to win a fair amount of coin from your crew. They seemed to think they were the only ones who knew how to play cards, oddly. A particular congratulations to you, Captain. It was fortunate you distracted those other ships we saw in the distance. Your signals in the night. Were they some type of warning? Yes, well, I thought they might be pirates, so I merely displayed a series of lights that mirrored their own. I wish to appear as though I were one of their own. You might just be one of their own. Again, my compliments. It did seem that they truly believed your signal meant that there would be trouble if they attacked. It merely proves how short of wit they can be. One must always be a step ahead of their adversaries. And a step behind their friends. I trust no more will happen to hamper our success. I've done what I can. As captain and as compatriot, I can do no more. Regardless, we have arrived. I leave you to your mission, whatever it may be. It has been a pleasure sailing in your company, but now I take my leave. Yes, I don't trust that one at all. Neither does Sime, apparently. I do not trust his pirate, Aran. His manner is that of a fool, but his behavior during the voyage betrays a cunning mind beneath. Okay, so he's showing us what he wants us to think of he is. Well, he's delivered us his promise. There are more important things to worry about now. Agreed. Be prepared. This place is dangerous enough, even without my suspicions of Saemon.
Quickly
It's a
and precisely.
pirate-controlled island. Well, I don't trust this one bit. Let's put up our defenses just in case. And that's protection from evil, protection from fear, and there is chaotic commands.
Yes?
And these last a good part of the day, so... Okay.
Without hesitation.
Sime? Saemon looks nervous. Find out what he wants. Okay. What's going
I fear
on?
I cannot allow you to leave my presence just yet. While I must admit to a certain fondness for you all, I have little choice in what I must do.
You really are a scoundrel. I do not like the tone of your voice. What do you intend?
My apologies, as I said. This was not my intention at all, but one must do what good business dictates.
Good business means staying alive. Good business? What is this? Are we all to be slaughtered together? If my life is forfeit, how soon for yours? Think on this. Yeah, I'm gonna aim my bow at Saemon first. Unless this Arenicus shows up. I stress to you, sir, that I have done what I must, just as you will continue to do. You will continue, do you hear? That is all that I know. Oh, that was strange. You will recognize those that face you now. I do hope they make short work of this encounter. I have no tolerance for violence, really. Treason! You little fool. Better not cross our path again. Oh, but that would mean you'd still be alive, which would be a good thing, yes? As I said, I'm awfully sorry for my rudeness. All good peoples hang their head in shame. We are betrayed. This sailor man brings the vampires back amongst us. There shall be a mighty reckoning for this. Yeah. Minsk, you're... Well, we're all immune, actually. Actually, your sword, or your weapon, Mace of Disruption, is better for this. Okay. I guess I have to switch my arrows then, because I wasn't expecting to face vampires out here. Thought that was done back in Athkatla. So maybe Bodhi is really aligned with Arenicus. That would make sense, actually, considering what we're facing now.
My weapon does nothing! You will fall by my hand!
Oh, Ushimo has been... Okay, let's see about holding him.
Has no effect! Next time! Weapon has no effect!
One of them is down. Everybody focus on this last one.
Faster than Chick. Take a fast pause.
Well, we're not going to kill Yoshimo.
Next time.
He's a friend, and we need him. Okay. Well, we would need a dispel magic spell. And unfortunately, we do not have that. Well, we're just gonna have to walk away. Hopefully, he won't follow. Now that his master, come on, cast your spell.
This
Let's
will
go.
not take long.
Ouch.
Hey,
You'll pay, you will. I'll see to it. I stand by my claims. A pox in your father's father, if you think otherwise. I've never been so insulted in all my born days. You, sir, are a rotter. Stow it in your aft deck, milksop. Gentlemen, if you please, I have 3 other duels to govern today, and I haven't time for the particulars of each. Quite all right from my standpoint. His commentary on my lineage demands blood, and his constant blathering demands me boot to his backside. I'll do you for that. Right straight I will. Then bring your weapons to bear, gentlemen. I will duly record the outcome and prevent any investigation of impropriety. Huh? He means he'll make sure I don't get in trouble for killing your sorry posterior. That's the last I hear from your pompous tongue, I swear. Well, it's not much different than what we've seen in Athkatla. Culture will defeat you loutish brutes each and every time. Well sported, sir. I shall have Desharik apprised of the results. Who's Desharik? Well, we're gonna have to wait for Yoshimo. Well, apparently he's not controlled anymore. Sime says, I knew he would prove treacherous. Our threats were sufficient to keep us safe while afloat, but there must be someone here that he fears even more. These are the same creatures we fought when we encountered the lair of the vampire that was aligned against our own guild. Bodhi must be nearby indeed. Certainly this was Bodhi's doing. These creatures would not have followed Saemon of their own will. His weakness would disgust them. Unfortunately, he fled the battle. I shall be sure to repay him if I see him again. There are many more important things to worry about right now anyway. I must see that you're able to enter the asylum. Go to the tavern. Speak with a man named Sanik. If there is a way into this asylum, he will know it. I will scout around a bit and meet you at the pass leading to the asylum itself. Work with haste, Orin. Our enemies know we are here. Here on some pirate island out in the ocean. Well, I don't know if it's the furthest I've ever been from the Sword Coast, but it is far.
What is it? If it must be done.
Pirate Isle indeed. Courtesans. I don't know where this what tavern did she say we should go to? She just said tavern. I guess there's maybe just one tavern here. Hello.
mate.
Hello, mate. What's a good word, then? Callahan I be, Scourge of the Seven Seas. Don't I know you? Callahan don't be owing you money, do he? I do know you. Are you not Callahan the sailor, lately of Olgoth's beard? You warned me about Mendus. Oh yeah, the werewolf. The whole island full of werewolves, and you're actually kind of turned on at the end, except for a few. The very same. Mistress Mallory is a mean one, she is. What happened? Were you forced to leave? Yes, you were on the island, actually. I thought he was a werewolf like the rest of them. They said... Okay. What happened? Were you forced to leave? A sad, sad tale 'tis that you're about to hear. Mistress Mallory got it into her head that Callahan was spreading malicious rumors about her. I admit that I may be a bit free with the tongue wagging, but 'tisn't my stories that be untrue. Mallory has connections on account of her activities. She had Scotty McAverstein give old Callahan a sound beating and a ticket to Brynnlaw. Here I've been ever since. I found me place among the smuggling trade. Things could have been worse. Okay. Tell me, Callahan, what do you know of the asylum? Nothing, ma'am. I don't be dealing with such and alike. Callahan smuggled some olive oil for ye, if you wish. Forget it. Is there anything of interest happening in town? Aye, 'tis a place of adventure, Brynnlaw is. If by adventure you mean drinking and other shore leave activities, why the crew of the bleedin' Mary just got in. Drinking up a storm they is. That does sound exciting. I'll be leaving now. Aye, as we have it. Darn to get your pantaloons in a knot. Does talk weird. You'll find gold just about everywhere, actually, wherever you look. What is that? I hope there's not any more vampires on the island, but... What is this?
For the glory of
Drunken
Helm!
pirates or something? Pah! I've heard of this place. We'd best keep a close watch on the shadows, Orn. No men of good ilk have power in Brynnlaw. Of course we will, don't we always? That we do, but still... Something about this town raises my hackles. Well, I can't say I'm too comfortable here myself, but I'm not going to back down from this path just because I don't like the scenery. You are a driven woman, Orn. I admire that about you. Even when things seem too dapple to be clear, you tread ahead with great surety. I think this is a special case. We're talking about Imoen, after all. Imoen truly is lucky to have such a loyal friend. Truly. I suppose we should continue on our quest, then. Now that we are so close, there is surely no need to keep her waiting. Besides, I would be rid of this town as soon as possible. There's no honor in this place. Well, this is how the pirates are.
My honor is my life.
I catch Ajantis openly showing his feelings for me. My love, praying to my god in the evening gives me strength and peace, but only after you give me a kiss for the night does my heart start to sing. So charming. Hello?
The seas are sure rough this time of year.
What do you want? Nobody gets on the Pirate Lord's ship. Not no one. Okay, this is the Pirate Lord's. Isn't he the one in charge of the island? This is his ship, huh? Where can I find this Pirate Lord? Look, I'm not supposed to speak to anyone. You can talk all day about whatever you want, but no one gets on board the ship. That's all I have to say there about that. Right.
Kill
It's
it.
pretty clear.
Kill it quick before they're all gone.
Shut up, sword.
Speak.
Okay, so let's go look for this tavern that we're supposed to go to. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.